Hey guys, how you doing? First off, I'd like to apologize for not posting any videos in a while. I've spread myself a little too thin, doing all the streams, trying to take care of the videos, taking care of my family. I've since cut back on the streaming a little bit, so hopefully we will be more consistent with these YouTube videos and other content that gets created outside of streaming. And I hope you guys enjoy that and come by every week to check that out. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into a replay sent in from one of our subscribers. Hopefully it's a good game and you guys enjoy it. See you in a second. In the bottom left-hand corner, playing as the Red Zerg, we have Mando. In top right-hand corner, playing as the Blue Terran, this is Narghwar. Alright, this replay was sent in by Mando, one of our subscribers. I'm not exactly sure what rank this was. I missed the load screen, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it. We can see Mando sending out the drone, ready to expand, taking a nice hatchery at 50 seconds into the game. Meanwhile, the Terran getting a barracks into a gas. Both players playing rather standard thus far. Ooh, a second barracks coming out of the Terran player. We may see a Mass Reaper open. That's pretty common, especially on this map, I feel. This map and the other one, whose name I do not know. It's blue. It spawns bottom left, or sorry, bottom right, top left. Oh, what is the name of that map? I cannot think of it. Uncertain. I'll have to look it up later. Anyway, so we see two Reapers in production. Like I said, very common build on this map and the other one. For Terrans to open with 6, 7, 8 Reapers and harass the Zerg, and then go into Marines with Stim very, very early afterwards. We'll see if that's what this Terran chooses to do, or if he cuts the Reapers pretty early. But with 3 about to be out, we're going to see how Mando deals with this harassment. Mando with some safety lings, 2 queens in production, already doing a really good job. Nothing being produced out of this barracks just yet. A little miss macro from our Terran player. But the 3 Reapers are out. A factory goes down. And it seems like maybe the Terran player messed up his gas a little bit. Only had 1 worker here, and perhaps is just going with it. Alright, the Reapers come in looking for some damage. They will get 1 drone. Mando moving to defend. Pushes back the Reapers for only 1 drone and 1 ling. This is pretty good thus far, but the Terran is not done quite yet. Comes back in, gets another ling. Oh, and is on the way to the main base. The queen is up here, but she's by herself. She's not really going to be able to push back 3 Reapers. The Reapers choosing to focus the queen, though. A little bit of a misplay from the Terran player. Could have gotten 2, 3 workers. The lings of speed pushing these Reapers back. The Terran player doing a pretty good job of kiting. Will lose 1 of the Reapers, though. Oh, gets the second one killed as well. Mando doing a fantastic job holding this off. 10 more lings in production. Meanwhile, back at home, Terran is building their attachments. Starport is done. A third CC about to finish up as well. And both players are pretty even. Mando is up 20 supply, but despite that, with mule income, they're pretty even. If Mando were to build like 10 workers, I'd say he's very far ahead. But with the mules right now, you can see 17-18, 17-18. Terran dipping a little bit down. Must have missed the mule. Oh no, just doesn't have the third one up yet. My mistake. But you can see, like I said, income very, very even. Both hitting that 18 mark. It fluctuates so much it can be hard to tell. But for the most part, I like Mando's position. Now there are Widow Mines about to be dropped. An Overlord could go down. Mando making sure he gets that scout off. This luckily will not supply block him, but these mines could prove to be dangerous. Let's see. The drop coming in. One drops in the third base. There's only 2 workers here. We will get one of the workers. The other mines in the main base. Nice. Mando pulls back. Only 2 Zerglings go down. This mine could be the winner. Ooh. Nice. Gets 5 kills. Pretty decent harassment from the Terran player, but Mando did a fantastic job of holding that off and absolutely excelling. Once again, I would love to see like 10 workers being produced from Mando right now to really push his lead. Without that, you can see even there, the income dipped a little below the Terrans. It was only for a second. It's not a significant difference. But Mando is not as ahead as he probably feels. 9 supply up. Now his income coming up with the drones being produced. And Mando's economy is starting to look really, really strong. And I didn't really mention the gas income, as Terran is primarily building Marines. It's going to be the majority of their army, with tanks and medevacs to support. So the gas income doesn't quite need to be as high as Mando, who needs to get banelings and upgrades and things like that. Working on the Spire to get the Muta. Definitely want some more gas in the Terran. The Terran player apparently not liking where that reactor was. Chooses to destroy it, let his tanks out. Oh, instead of going for the tank push, we'll just pick up the Marines and head across the map. We can see Mando spending his gas, getting 1-1 upgrades. Zergling speed nearly finished the Spire. Coming up just now. And Mando has a beautiful Ling Bane army ready to defend. Unfortunately, it's out of position as the Terran player is up at the 4th base. The creep timber goes down immediately. The Marines just focusing straight onto the hatchery. Don't even bother with the drones or the Queen. The hatch will unfortunately go down. And the Terran evacuates. Meanwhile, Mando trying to get some damage over on the other side of the map. Nice little Ling run by. Was cleaned up pretty handily. Lots of tanks and Marines here. Mando did manage to pull the mules off the mineral line, and Terran never put them back. So Terran lost a lot of income with that. So that worked out pretty well. The Terran player dropping once again, healing up his Marines, ready to take out this 4th base once more. Mando has really good map vision on the right hand side. Overlords, I guess I can't really see that with the production tab. Overlords everywhere. The Lings see the army moving out. Mando pulls all of his units back. Now, unfortunately, Mando sees the entire right side, does not see the left side. So once again, this drop is potentially very deadly. Mando getting the Widow Mines. Great job there. Goes in with the Ling Bane Muta. Ooh, the tanks are not sieged. All of the Banelings just absolutely decimate this Terran army. The drop going on the left-hand side will take out these Queens. I'll probably get this hatchery as well. Yeah, so we'll get the hatchery. Unfortunately, Mando did not cancel. The Muta trying to harass, looking for some damage. Decided to go for the medevacs. I kind of like this from Mando. Uh-oh. A little bit of miscontrol brings them back. The Widowmine gets 1 kill. Mando snipes the tanks. That's pretty good. But I would have loved to see the Muta come kill those medevacs. It would have been a much bigger loss for the Terran. And despite that huge trade in the middle, both players once again are very even, 2 supply apart. Income actually favors the Terran slightly. Once those mules kick in, it kicks up to 2,700. Then drops back down to like a 25 base. Ooh, even up to 3,200. Mando, I would say, is falling behind, actually. The supply no longer 2 apart. Income favoring the Terran. And this is a massive Marine Widowmine army moving across the map. Mando is in position. And if he can get these Widowmines with a few of these Banes, just 3 Banes, nice. Does get all the Widowmines. The Marines pick up and evacuate. 1 Marine gets left behind. The Muta hunting down the medevacs. Oh, 1 medevac full of Marines will go down. Mando not really microing this. Does manage to get the second one though. Oh, gets the 3rd one as well. And all of a sudden Mando is looking to be in a great position. That's a lot of army lost. Drop on the left doing some damage once again. Oh, Mando takes the fight against the missile turret. Will lose a few Muta. But it is enough to overpower that first one. Oh no, the Widowmine's coming in. Ooh, 1 Muta goes down. Lots of Muta fell during that fight. Only 1 went down to the Widowmine. Mando down to 60 workers. Income favoring the Terran. Supply favoring the Terran. This is looking tricky for Mando. Now, luckily, Mando is about to finish 2-2, and as we can see, Terran just now started their 2-2. So Mando will have the upgrade advantage. 30 more Lings in production. The Muta once again looking for a little bit of damage. Lots of resistance from Marines and missile turrets. This is not a good trade. Mando bleeding Muta to the missile turrets in the natural. Or not the natural, sorry, the 3rd. Once again, the Terran is on the move. Mando sees it with the Lings. Obviously has the Overlords on the right hand side of the map. The army position on the left. I like this setup overall from Mando. And here we go, the Widowmines burrowing. Oh, the shots actually don't make very good connections. Mando doing a good job splitting his army. Ooh, that last one was kind of heavy, but Mando still just has way too much and will overpower and overwhelm the Terran forces, pushing him back once again. Very nice micro from Mando. I really like that, actually. He did a great job. Not losing all the banelings, not losing a ton of zerglings. The little splits that happened were fantastic. Absolutely mitigating the damage. Terran looking to push once more. SCV is going to secure a 4th base. And Mando is on the move on the right-hand side. Now, unfortunately, like I said, all the vision is on the right-hand side for Mando. I liked it better when he had his army positioned on the left. He could see anything that happened on the right. He wouldn't get caught off guard. Right now, well, as I was about to say, right now he could get caught off guard. On the left, he does spot the 3 medevacs with the Overlord. We'll see if he was paying attention. It seems like he was. The meter coming back. Oh, but the Marines and Widow Mines on the left. One Widow Mine burrows immediately. The scan goes down, clear some creep. The Lings and the Veins coming in. Ooh, a handful of Marines get picked off. And the meter chasing down the medevacs. These medevacs are not evacuated. Oh, the Widow Mines get killed as well. And Mando, once again, with a very clean, very solid defense. The Muta just fighting the Marines. For some reason, there's an SCV in that medevac as well. Didn't really contribute much to the fight, but was there for moral support. And Mando is just playing this beautifully. Little by little, defending these drops, defending these attacks, not really losing a lot of anything really. Even the Ling Bane trades have been very, very efficient. Economy has been well established and relatively even. Still favors the Terran slightly. Oh, the Widow Mine's getting caught out in the middle of the map. A little bit of a miss rally. Widow Mine's coming in, killing the Lings. Only 1 mine left. Ooh, gets a big hit, but Terran will get overwhelmed once again. Mando swarming in. All the Marines dead on the left. The Muta on the right do get picked off. Bane's coming in, trying to find some damage, kill some supply depots, looking for some workers. Ooh, we'll get a nice chunk of workers. I'm using the WCS replay overlay, I think. I need to put it on the Pro 2020, whichever one shows the workers lost on the left. I'm a little sad I'm not using the right one. I'm sorry, Mando. But those Banes must have gotten at least 10 workers. Is pretty good. I wasn't really looking at the worker count prior to that. Level 3 armor on the way for the Terran. They already finished level 3 attack? No, just armor is in production. Level 3 attack has not started. A little bit of a mistake, it seems, from the Terran player. Perhaps getting overwhelmed by Mando's perfect defense. One spotter Marine heading out across the map. Oh, the Widow Mine's taking massive hits on the left. Mando coming in with some Zerglings, cleaning up the last 3 that were there. One is in the back, trailing behind the Marines. But these Marines just are not going to do anything. Mando overwhelms the Terran player once more. The sheer number of Ling Bane is amazing. Spotter Marine decides that the landing zone is clear. All the Marines head out. And now they're going to be looking for some damage on this bottom base. Mando's entire army is to the left. Did not spot the medevac. It flew over creep, but he either forgot about it or just didn't notice it to begin with. So the Marines come in, stim, kill the queen, kill some workers. There were 8 workers here at the start of this. Oh, but they went down. So did the drones that were being transferred over. Big losses for Mando. He's now down to 49 workers. Gets the pick off on the medevac, which is really nice. Really good. But the worker count is still very low. And the supply is very even. Mando does not have any money in the bank. Has a lot of gas, but no minerals. Does not have very many workers, but does pretty much double the army supply right now of the Terran players. So the army's strong, but if it can't get the job done, that's all he's got. I'd like to see Mando once again building some workers. Oh, there we go. We see 6 in production right now, but getting some workers, getting the income up once again. And getting to a point where he's like 200 and ready to end this game. The baneling's burrowing in the middle of the map. Looking for a little transfer. Marines coming in. Clear some creep. The widow mines go down. Oh, these are a little bit better hits from the widow mines. That second one killed a lot of banelings. The others got killed before they shot, I believe. This widow mine getting some damage done on the Muta. $34 lings in production. Mando taking the gold base. And finally, he's back up to 70 workers. I'm really starting to like Mando's position from here. It was looking a little shaky for a moment there. But as you can see, as the worker gap shrank, the army gap shrank as well. The army is no longer 110 to 60. It's 116 to 94. Much better looking for the Terran than it was a minute ago. But the economy is much better looking for Mando. So going into this game, the longer it lasts, the better his economy is, the better he's looking. All right, Mando sees this on the creep. Lings and banelings coming in. The widow mines will burrow. Mando pulls all the lings on the left to take the shots. None of the banelings go down to widow mines. The Muta come in to kill the medevacs. Only get 1 medevac, but only 2 are escaping with Marines. Ooh, a little miss micro from Mando. Will lose some of his Muta. But for the most part, once again, this Terran army has been cleaned up. And despite the Terran having a lot of supply, there are really not a lot of units on the field attacking at any given time. It seems like a good chunk of them are widow mines and medevacs, kind of at home chilling. Not so much the medevacs. The medevacs are out in the field, but the widow mines seem to be at home. I thought there was tanks on the field, but apparently not. It's never felt like Terran has moved out with the 85 supply army. It's always felt like 30, 40 supply. Maybe it's just the Widow Mines. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Ooh, these Widow Mines get almost no damage done. Once again. And Mando is just gonna steamroll this army. These Widow Mines doing a much better job. This first one killed a lot of units. 26 kills on this Widow Mine right here. I don't know how many were on this before that fight, but I'm pretty sure that shot got like 15 at least. Maybe even 20 Zerglings. It was a really nice shot. Mando with the burrowed Banes right outside the Terran's base. I would love to see him bait the army right over these and just blow them up. Honestly, though, the majority of the army is in these 3 medevacs. Alright, the Marines engaging the Muta. Stem forward, Mando decides to retreat. Ultralisk and Lings clean up a little attack force on the left. And Mando's doing a pretty good job. Both players, though, still even in supply. But Mando's starting to accumulate a bank. Oh, here we go. The bait. Nice. Way too many Banes were used for those Marines, but still beautiful job from Mando. Baiting the army over the Banes. 2 Banes would have done the same job. He used like 4 or 5. That's okay. It was awesome to watch. The Ultras coming in. The Banes going for the Marines. Ooh, end up on a Marauder instead. And Mando tried to attack, just didn't quite get the job done. This base by Terran is extremely exposed. There's nothing defending this. He doesn't even have the minerals mined out. If Mando noticed this, he could send just 10 Lings to annihilate everything here. I'd actually love to see either another Overlord over here or just to get this one patrolling back and forth. I'm pretty sure Mando has Overlord speed. Yep. Overlord speed's there. So just a patrol between these 2 bases would be nice. Muta looking for some harassment at the Planetary Fortress. Does kill the Liberator. Does not get the missile turret. Honestly, I think he could have overwhelmed and killed that before the Marines showed up. But that's okay. Once again, Mando doing a great job with this vision. Baneling here, Overlord, a creep on the left, in the middle, a Baneling here, Muta here. Mando knows absolutely, I was gonna say absolutely everything that's going on, but honestly, he doesn't know about this. So Mando knows like 90% of what's going on at any given time. And if he ever notices this, oh, he gets vision here. 1, he would see these medevacs moving out, and 2, he'll just annihilate this. The Marines forcing the cancel on the hatchery to the right. Immediately pulling the Muta back. Oh, the Marines. Surrounded and killed our Terran player. Panicked just a little bit. And they started taking damage and seemed to have like ran them this way. So they turned around. And Terran taking out the bottom right base, or at least the workers at the bottom right base. Yeah, 3 workers left alive at like 24. Mando once again down to 46 workers from 70, 80. the Terran is doing a really good job of just constantly harassing, being annoying, keeping the economy even. Pretty even. In fact, a little bit ahead for the Terran player for a large portion of this game, but not ahead enough to overwhelm Mando. Mando's doing a great job with his defense. The Ultra's coming in, the Bane's coming in. And once again, everything is just dead for the Terran player. The Muta wanting to clean up these medevacs. Turn around and kill the medevacs. Oh. Missed opportunity from Mando. He's being a little indecisive, but GG is called. And just like that, Mando will claim victory. Very well played. A beautiful, beautiful game from Mando. Like I said, I don't remember what rank Mando was, but he played that like an expert. Just defended everything almost perfectly. Took very little damage from the harass. The first drop was a little bit deadly. Did kill the hatchery. But outside of that, Mando did a great job. Well played to you. Thank you for the replay. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.